In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 2nd, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Sacramento Kings versus New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans will host the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday. The Kings have won and covered the spread in both head-to-head games against the Pelicans this season. The Pelicans are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games following an against the spread win. The over is 8-2 in Kings' last 10 overall. The under is 10-3-1 in Pelicans' last 14 overall. The Kings are 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 meetings. CJ McCollum is averaging 28 points in his 7 games with the Pelicans since being acquired from Portland on February 8th. He had 9 points in the third quarter when New Orleans went on a 26-7 run over 4+ minutes to put the game away against Los Angeles on Sunday. New Orleans is playing their best basketball of the season and has a primary scorer and ball handler to go along with Brandon Ingram. When and if Zion comes back, this can be a potentially dangerous team to play if they make the playoffs. The Kings are an embarrassing 2-16 in their last 18 road games. Despite improving their roster at the deadline, the Sacramento Kings are still the same Kings. A team that's hard to trust, doesn't play defense, and doesn't win games they're supposed to win. The Kings lose on the road by an average of 7.4 points. The New Orleans Pelicans have shown flashes here and there, and they're winning their last 5 games by an average of 10.8 points while shooting 50.5% from the field. So New Orleans Pelicans to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Over the last 5 games, the Pelicans are averaging 117.4 ppg but have been third in defensive scoring, holding opponents to 106.6 ppg. The Kings are averaging 110.8 ppg and allowing 117.4 ppg over their last 5. It's going to take a strong offensive performance on both sides to get to 236 total points in this one. And although I expect a high-scoring game, I expect it to fall shy of the total, mainly due to the Pelicans keeping the Kings below the 111-point mark. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Heat versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Miami Heat will travel to Milwaukee to face the Bucks on Wednesday night in a battle between the current number 1 and number 4 teams in the Eastern Conferences. The Heat are 5-0-1 against the spread in their last 6 road games and 6-0 against the spread in their last 6 Wednesday games. The Bucks are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The under is 5-2 in Heat last 7 Wednesday games. The over is 8-1 in Bucks last 9 overall. This Heat team is on a mission. They are playing their brand of basketball night in and night out. They have not gotten caught up in trying to tweak things here and there and have a very business-like approach to each game. The Miami Heat will once again be without Lowry for this contest, but this is a club that's done nothing but find ways to win all year despite roster changes. And they're 20-13-1 against the spread on the road. The Milwaukee Bucks have been hit or miss over these last few weeks, and their defense has been shaky at best during this stretch. The Bucks are also 12-21 against the spread at home. I'll gladly take the Heat and the free points in a game. So Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Miami comes into this game having seen the over hit in 37 of their 62 games on the season entering this one, which was the second highest over percentage in the league behind only Minnesota entering Tuesday. The Heat are 29th in the league in tempo this season as they average 95.7 possessions per game. Milwaukee has seen the under hit in 31 of their 62 games this season as their offense has struggled with so many key pieces missing time already this year. However, things have trended up of late with the team recording 13 overs in their last 18 games. The Bucks are 8th in the league in tempo with 99.5 possessions per game, and they are improving offensively. We saw the first 2 meetings go over the total and the third fell short by just 1 point. Both of these teams have the ability to put 130 or more on any given night. There is offensive talent all over each roster from their starters to their benches. The Bucks have gone over the number in 4 of their last 5 home games. Miami has gone over the total in 8 of their last 11 meetings with Eastern Conference opponents. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah Jazz versus Houston Rockets. It's a clash of Western Conference teams on opposite sides of the playoff cut line on the hardwood down in the Lone Star State. The Utah Jazz are on the road as they make the trip to face the Houston Rockets tonight. The Utah Jazz have been on a tear as they've won 8 of their last 9 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 3rd straight win after outlasting the Suns in a 118-114 road win on Sunday. Meanwhile, the Houston Rockets have been in terrible shape as they've lost 14 of their last 15 games overall, and they will be hoping to put a halt to a 10-game losing streak after getting routed by the Clippers in a 113-100 loss last night. Looking at the betting trends, the Jazz are 3-7-1 against the spread in their last 11 road games, 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games playing on 2 days rest, and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Rockets are 16-43 against the spread in their last 59 home games, 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games playing on 0 days rest, and 8-22 against the spread in their last 30 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 9-3 in the last 12 meetings overall, and the Jazz are 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings in Houston. The Jazz is a tough team to play against on the defensive side of the ball. Utah is 27-32-1 against the spread this season, but Houston is even worse at 24-35-1 while on no rest. The Rockets are 1-7-1. These two teams also played back on February 14th, where Utah won 135-101. The Jazz are leading the regular season series by 2-1, and both of their wins were absolute blowouts. So while I think the Rockets can hang around in the first half, when it's all said and done, I think the Jazz finish with a flurry to win big in the end. The Rockets have been the coldest team in the league, and they are playing a second game of a back-to-back set. So I like the Jazz to run riot in this one. Normally I don't like laying 12 points, but the Rockets are in full tank mode and are playing back-to-back while Utah will be well rested. So Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Despite being near the bottom of the standings, Houston has been a consistent over team this season as they can put up over 100 points a game but allow a ton. They are 34-25-1 in hitting the over this season, and their last game with Utah hit the over. The Rockets play at a pace of 103.3, which is the fastest in the NBA, while Utah ranks 16th at 100. In Houston's last 5 games, they have hit over 232.5 points in 3 of them and 4 of their last 6. The Jazz, meanwhile, have gone over that number just once, but it was against the Rockets where they were forced to play at a faster pace and put up a ton of points, which is likely to happen here. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.